Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Unite Union ignores Starmer. Well, have you seen what's going on in Birmingham? The bin men have come out on strike, and of course the rubbish is piling up in the streets, on the streets of Birmingham. It must absolutely stink, with piles of bags of rubbish and rats running all over the place. Mind you, talking of rats, there's a rat in Downing Street, isn't there? The name of Keir Starmer. He's a rat. But the Unite Union have ignored him, and he's told them that the union and the council must get round the table just to negotiate an end to this strike. Well, Unite Union have totally ignored him, haven't they? After all, Unite put money into the Labour Party, and without Unite's money, the union's Unite's money, Labour would cease to function, wouldn't they? But in other words, the Unite Union have stuck two fingers up to Keir, and they've told him what they think of him. It must be absolutely horrendous in Birmingham at the moment, with all the bags of rubbish piling up and not being moved. Must stink something terrible. But not only that, you've got to blame the voters of Birmingham who voted for Labour. They voted for Labour, the Labour Council. They put the Labour Council in, so they should take the blame for voting for them. I bet they wish they never did now. But like I've said, they've given Starmer two fingers and told him where to go. They apparently they took round a big bin lorry, and they told everybody to put all their rubbish in the back of the bin lorry. Apparently it was all full. So it's been suggested that what the people of Birmingham should do to end this dispute is collect all the rubbish and dump it outside the council office, in the Birmingham council office. I think that would concentrate their minds, or better still, hire bin lorries, put all the rubbish in and take it into London and dump it all outside of Downing Street. I think that would concentrate Starmer's mind, wouldn't it? That would be a good idea, wouldn't it, to see all that rubbish piling up outside Downing Street. I wonder what Starmer would have to say then. He probably accused the whoever it was who was dumping the rubbish outside Downing Street of being far right, because he usually does that, doesn't he? He usually accuses the people of this country of being far right if they dare disagree with him. But I mean, we all remember when the winter of discontent, don't we, in 1978, the winter of 78, 79, when everybody was on strike then, when Jim Callaghan was Prime Minister, and of course the unions back then, they were really militant, wasn't they, in the 70s? They got Labour by the short and curlies, and they've got doing the same to Starmer. They got him by the short and curlies. We all remember that in the 70s when, like I've just said, everybody was on strike. Even the dead couldn't be buried because the grave diggers, they were on strike, and it was a terrible time then. But of course the unions control Labour, and they of course back then they were demanding big pay rises, wasn't they? And they used to get them in the end. this is what they're doing now, but this is a different dispute. This is between the bin men and the council. And of course we all know, don't we, that Birmingham City Council, they haven't got any money. They're broke. So I don't know where they're going to find a pay rise from the bin men. And of course Starmer won't get involved because he's terrified of the unions, isn't he? He's terrified of getting involved. If he gets involved, then the unions will probably threaten to bring his government down. I wish they would. I wish they'd call a general strike and put an end to this dictatorship we have in Downing Street. But like I've said, this is a dispute between the bin men in Birmingham, and the council, to see who's gonna be the one to blink first. Who's gonna cave in first? Is it going to be the council or the bin men? I doubt if it'll be the bin men. It'll be the council. Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.